Hi Virgo, welcome to your weekly message. So, this upcoming week for you, Virgo, feels like it's very focused on spiritual transformation, endings, and new beginnings that are to come. But I feel like some of you are experiencing some sort of very profound and deep change within you that is also being manifested in certain structures in your life changing as well. So there's something here for you, Virgo, where there might be a feeling of a necessary uh, falling apart effect, something not working, something crumbling, something that has been a part of your life, perhaps like a foundation, a pillar, a relationship, something is really changing. There's this feeling of something being fractured, for good, for a good purpose. Even though while you're experiencing that feeling, necessarily some of you might not see the good in it, but it's liberating. I feel like some of you have been not liberated from an experience that maybe has been with you for some time. It's not an it's not a new energy. It feels like this that you are being freed from and liberated from. It's coming from divine intervention, but it's again for your highest good. There's something here about you needing to be mindful of what the highest good is for you versus what you would like things to be, because perhaps, Virgo, there are some of you that would like things to be, if it was kind of your choice or under your control, you would like things to be in a way that it's not for your highest good. And so if it's not for your highest good, there's a question here, in terms of the motivations and in terms of how much self-love you have been, how much of the energy of self-love and self-preservation really matters to you versus again the things that perhaps you want. There's something here as well about changes when it comes to work, or when it comes to your it's work, employment. For some of you Virgos, there might be some sort of termination associated with a contract, especially for Virgos that work in, that work for others. So the Virgos that work in companies and things like that, where things have not been going well. I feel like there might be some termination of contracts. Either you might decide to leave your current employment because it's just not working anymore, or because it has served its purpose in your life, or because it's making you feel miserable. Whatever it is, you might decide to leave it, or the company itself might decide to end that contract. It could also be that some of you are looking out for ways to empower yourself business wise, but it's a long road. It feels like some of you are ending a phase in your life that has been complicated, and you're still feeling the weight of it, so that you can journey into a lighter one, and one where your needs are manifested accordingly to. It's like your needs and your desires are in alignment, and so you're manifesting things according, again, to your highest good. I feel like some of you might be a little bit bitter with something as well during this week. You might feel like, again, there's something here about this energy might bring into your life a feeling of bitterness or a feeling of resent, right? Some of you are really holding things against. It's like you're holding things against God, against divine energy, like really not understanding the process you are in, the purpose of certain situations happening the way they will. Again, some of you feel like you have things that are so out of your control that it's really upsetting you, and it feels like, again, it will all be okay. There's this thing about some of you needing to ride the storm, and again, flow with an energy that you do not understand for now, so you can be taken again towards a path of newness and freedom. Whatever it is that during this week is ending, or you're mourning, or is changing, just to changing the way it has been into something else, allow it to be. The resistance effect will cause you more grief, or the feeling of isolation from your own, again, your own spiritual being, and wisdom is also bringing pain. It's like this is a moment where you must connect the most with spirituality, and it's the moment where you might be wanting to run the most because of the suffering and the pain, or just the basic feeling of incomprehension with the situation itself. So it's a heavy week, I have to say. For some of you, there's a feeling of a gray mood, a grayish mood, depression, loneliness. There's also, for some of you, this also could be that you're saying goodbye to, this is actually a good goodbye. It's like you're saying goodbye to a person that does not, again, have the best interests at heart when it comes to you. There's a feeling of someone in your life, it has this trickster energy. So there's this feeling of deception associated with someone or a situation that's fading away, and that's again welcoming, because it's like the phase in your life where you have been tricked or deceived or lied, betrayed. That cycle, that experience where deception has been a huge part of your life is ending. So it's like you're saying goodbye to a cycle of deception. It could be as well that on its own. Whatever it is, you're going to be able to ahead manifest your needs and your desires, and things will not feel so fragmented as perhaps for some of you it feels this week. There's a feeling of a process that is going, that it's ongoing. There's a feeling of you cannot do much to stop something, that it's ongoing. And naturally, I also feel like some of you, if you are concerned with finding a job or finding more financial, opportunities, or finding love, finding resolution, whatever it is, this is not a week of results. This is a week of development, and trust that everything that you need and everything that you wish will in due time come to you when you're ready. There's also a feeling like there's something you really, really want, but you're not ready yet. You're not there yet internally. So I hope you have a great week. I want to thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. Or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do so by following a PayPal link, which is also down below. Have a great week, Virgo.